this big idea this morning that I could videotape from my phone camera and just put it on pause when I was, done with whatever it is I was going to say, and then move into later in the day, maybe be at work and, say a little more, channel talk, Daily Dazzle with Dawn. But, trying to figure out my new phone. I know that I don't care for YouTube videos that are edited to the hilt. Even a little edit kind of bothers me, because it's like, well, what did you say or not say? Or what did you mess up? Because we all mess up. And then two, what did you do in that edit that I didn't get to see? Like, did you deepen up an eyeshadow? Did you finesse your hair with product? Modify it so I don't get to see what it really, really is. I just feel it's deceptive. And I don't want to have a channel like that. I get to decide that kind of thing with what you guys see, what anyone's going to see. And I just want it to be raw. And so my phone doesn't work that way. I don't know. I'd have to just leave it on pause and hope it doesn't, fade down. And because once that happens, it stops the pause and the video's done. And I don't have time to do an editing thing anyway. Not that that's an excuse, but I've got a Chihuahua that waits for me all day long to get home and walk. And he's got these big friends at the dog park. He's got a couple of different big dog friends that he likes to play with. He does not like to play with the little dogs, which has nothing to do with hair, but I had on my new Hollywood in Latte, and I was kind of prancing around in it this weekend. I say that. Prancing. And had some apprehensions about wearing it to work, which is strange. Like I've been wearing this kind of hair, alternative hair, synthetics, for years. I mean, years. I can think of the little hair ponytail things that, like a cockatoo plume, back in the, early 2000s. Yeah, early 2000s. And I made the plunge into the whole thing about 2016. Yeah. So, let's see if I can get into this parking space. I drive a car with a big hood. I feel like I'm just driving the hood sometimes. So, anyway, so I had it on this morning, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I want to do it. Couldn't do it. It just seemed to feel like it overwhelmed my look. And if you want to see that, I posted my attempt to do a whole video on, I posted it up to my Facebook, which you're welcome to come out and find me. I am Dawn Stamper, like a stamp of approval. Dawn, like the soap in the kitchen. Stamp of approval, which used to be my channel name until my husband thought it would be cute to say Daily Dazzle and Dawn. So yeah, I come down the stairs and he's like, whoa. And I thought, yeah. I can't do it today. I think I have to meet with the county this afternoon, and I don't want to look like I'm trying to be, a replica of the, 70s. Because it was really giving me some big Charlie's Angels vibes with the, which I like that. But, yeah. But this is the darker colors. I guess I feel like blondes have gotten a stigma about it. If you see someone that's got great blonde hair that's perfectly curled and great condition. You just think, well, they've got money and they're eye candy and they're somebody's trophy wife and don't have a lick of sense and just married up for money and couldn't be independent if they tried to think themselves out of a paper bag, and that may not be true. And I can remember back in my 30s when I was bleaching my hair blonde and everything about me was plastic. My nails, my hair, I mean everything, tan, all of it. Teeth, which have yellowed. I drink more coffee now that I'm all grown up. And I remember getting treated a lot differently. Yeah. So I found myself dumbing myself down, pulling my hair all the way back and, dressing down, not dressing like this to go get an oil change because I'd walk out of there spending a lot more than I needed to because, we had to check your brakes. And, your brakes are bad. And it's like, we had to check your water filter and it's bad. And timing belt and that's bad. And it's like, anyway, so I kind of feel like that I think that I would get that again if I wore really, really light. So I bought that Broadway in the color pecan and wore it a few days last week and got a really nice reception. But then something happened towards the end of the week with the job and I'm thinking, was it the hair? So I went to work yesterday in this, and what do you know? I got my level of what I think is, not respect, but I just, being taken seriously, I guess. Strange, but it's something that I've noticed, when I've been heavier in my weight. I've noticed a change in how I'm dealt with and my hair color. And, since I went vegan at the end of last year, I don't really struggle like I used to struggle. I still struggle with sugar. I am horribly addicted to sugar. And that's just because it's in everything. It's in mustard. I mean, it's in everything. So, but the other things I used to struggle with for 40 years, I don't deal with anymore, which is awesome. And so that's good, but that's like a peace of mind that I that's not where it used to be, where it was constantly on my mind and in my head and on my mind and in my head. And I'm grateful for that, but I think I wear my appearance as armor, professional to the hilt, hair perfect, to give a vibe. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, so I took it off. I took off my beautiful Hollywood, and it's still really slick, and where it's, not holding its own shape up and everything, it's not holding itself together. And so I'm thinking, I will spend time in it this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, wear it to the dog park, hang out in it, wear it up, make sure it's, so I'm holding my head right, because I noticed when I ate dinner in it over the weekend, I was having to tilt my head to the side so I didn't get my hair in the food because it's so long. So there's a lot of adjustments that have to be made. I realized this morning, I thought this is going to wipe off all of my makeup in here, and so probably by noon I'm not going to have any, and so that means I'm going to have to carry extra makeup products to keep touching up the sides of my face where it will dull down if I don't care about how that looks. Then I'm going to have to come home and wipe it off with makeup wipes so that the hair stuff doesn't turn pink. All lots of things to think about in changing styles. Things you probably wouldn't think of. Now, the darker the color, the more it's not going to show as bad, but still, it's gonna sweep across the cheeks, and you know, and I have to figure out the food thing. And so I think Wendy told me a good way to transition into that is with updos. So I think I'm going to give that a try starting this weekend.